So coming from your background, what have you found out about pure religion? What should it look like? What should church look like today? What is a healthy church?
There are several of the websites you can type in what is a healthy church, and you can get some good examples. But for me, my journey was a bit different. When I came out of this movement, as I mentioned, I was going through some severe trauma. And I have a cousin who called me every day to make sure that I stayed alive. And honestly, if not for him, I may not have. But he was not a believer in William Branham, which in that type of religion, you think they're going to hell because they don't believe the central figure. And so I asked him, Marcus, why don't you believe in the prophet? And he said, John, I believe the cowboy religion. And I said, what's that, Marcus? And he said, love God, love your neighbor who's not trying to kill you, and be kind to animals. At that point in my life, I thought, that's wrong. He didn't mention the prophet, so he's probably going to hell. After I left this, we started attending many different churches, and some of the churches were good, some were not great experiences. But one thing I came to learn is that what he said actually had more truth in it than most of the cult doctrine that I had. Obviously he forgot to mention the word Jesus in that, but loving God, loving your neighbor, I think that's what it's all about. And the problem with these movements is they have progressed to the level where your focus isn't that. Your focus isn't loving God and loving one another. It's more about the leadership and who is your super apostle.